Hello, I'm Stephen. Today we're in the midst of autumn. The leaves have slipped from their moorings and been cast about in the fall breeze. And yet our participation, unlike the trees who are going into their dormancy, is so critical in these times. The theme of today is going to regard keeping ourselves in the picture. And as you may have noticed by now, we're coming to you from the chicken coop. And here in front of you is a reluctant but beautiful bird, which we first met maybe 6 months ago in an earlier video when she was just out of her egg. She has come to terms in time and now does the wondrous thing of giving to us an egg almost every day. And with that, I will let this beautiful golden link down. There you go, baby. And as I said, the theme today is keeping ourselves in the picture. It's so important to value ourselves and to understand that we are good enough. Therefore, let's be good to ourselves. You know, the cultural dictates of our society and even some of the religious views cast a disservice upon us because so much of our society is about testing, competition, issues which imply in their very beginning that we are not good enough. And yet the message of More says we are good enough. So the secret, my friends, is to stay at home. Stay within the space that comforts us and live in the garden that grants us meaning, whatever that might be. For me, a great deal of meaning comes from coming out here every morning at the crack of light, in my underwear, if you will, and gathering the eggs and spending time with the chickens. It works for me. What I should have and what I will have is an egg. I gotta go get an egg. So, the egg symbolizes something so beautiful. One, not only is it a gift given without a life taken, but it also represents our potential. And we only come to know this potential when we stay at home, keeping ourselves in the picture, not reaching out into the world for something that we think we need. This is where much is lost from us. But if we're going to be true to ourselves and blow off the dust of yesteryears and lift the obscuring shadows of so much cultural and religious belief that we need to improve ourselves, find ourselves, or somehow become better. The secret, rather, is what lies within the ovum, which is each and every one of our lives. To bring that ovum to potential in the world. If you will, it requires a period of incubation to make this egg another living being. And I might say that this message of More in which we are dealing with and expressing took 54 years for that farm boy, once flattened out by that tractor in the hayfield, to incubate that egg and bring this promise, this message of More to you. It's a long time. But finally I found the courage, and here it is. And the greatest gift, friends, that I am offering, my egg, into your world, is to hope to leave with you not only the message of More, but the basic trust that placing ourselves in life's hand cares for us. We need not to worry about yesterday and tomorrow to the point where it steals away today. Being present is such a huge issue. I know some of you have found this message very easy, for you've already been where you wanted to be, and you're doing what feels right to you. And yet there's others amongst you who have enjoyed the message, but find it difficult to get to. And most of that getting to has had something to do with changing the picture. Because the message of More implies very clearly that to have the longer view and the more wondrous life that is us requires that we are valued. And many or some of you look into your life, as we must do, and have declared that it is not right, that you're not being valued. And therefore, changing the picture is an issue. Sometimes it's family, friend, business, our work, and even our religion. But again, it is the keystone that lies to the arc of belief and basic trust. The message of more is so dependent on us having within us the trust in the world around us. And I know if you were a chicken, you would say, but Stephen, there are sly foxes out there, and there are wolves that scare us, and these foxes can take us away. But remember, we're not alone. We are in life's hands, and for them, I am their steward. I am another part of life that protects them. We've surrounded this kennel with electric fence to ward off the sly fox who had his way for many years with our chickens. And for the moment, we've outfoxed the fox. That brings us back, once again, to somehow getting to that genuine trust where we're not reaching out into the world to somehow protect us or make us better, but find some comfort in the space most meaningful to us and staying there. And in allowing this to happen, we come to start to see the affirmations of more life around us. Whether it's on the mystical pinpricks of light that you'll see under your eyelids, or a voice out of the meadow or the hedgerow, or even as there are two amongst you. One lady, a beautiful being, hello to you, who left her cancer bed, her terminal brain cancer, and came here to bestow upon me her thanks for saving her life. And all I could do is respond, that which I gave to you was perspective. You have done the rest. And that is something so important. We are good enough. Life lives in us. Our challenge is to give this into the world. And what is this? Well, friends, if you will agree to sprinkle your goodness into the world, you will be assured the crown of presence for a very, very long time in life. And therefore, your walk through this world will bring you to a very enviable place. Thank you. Okay, I want to introduce you briefly to another member of our flock here at Happy Tree. And this is Morley, the Sebastopol goose, who was hunted to extinction, near extinction. He comes from Northern Europe. And due to the beauty and the unique character of his feathers, the hunters found him irresistible. So the message here is not only how beautiful Morley is, but how that we all have these beautiful aspects. And remember to be vigilant. Be aware of where you're spending your time and placing your gifts into the world. So Morley says hello to you. And he is a beautiful being. Okay, now watch Morley prance. There you go, Morley. He says, I'll escape out. He is so good in the water. Yeah, that'll make a nice little feel. Isn't he a beauty? Okay, so friends, on your way to appreciation and understanding of your beauty and great value, some of you may come to a place where you say, but my gift to the world is not very big, as symbolized here by these two ovums. But they're both perfect, both have in them the wonder of life and life's gift to the world. So let's present ourselves to the world, regardless of what we feel about the level of our contribution. Thank you.